Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today, we're doing our long readings for Libra in Capricorn season. How are you, my sweet Libras? Now, you know that I am using a bunch of decks. I'm using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I then go to John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for clarification. Osha Zen Tarot for words of advice. I come back to Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. I just have to deliver the message. I don't have to understand it. Now, I did do a long reading or an overview of Capricorn season a week ago, posted it, so take a look. Let's go right into our reading for Libra. 3 cards, face down. All 3 are reversed, so this is going to be some strong stuff for you. That's how I read reversed cards. So our first card for Libra is the King of Air. Oh, you are outspoken. You are going to speak your mind. With all the stuff going on with Aquarius blowing through with all this stuff, you're not silent anymore. You're not silent anymore. You're just speaking it out. And you're kind of like letting the chips fly where they will fly. You are just kind of like, you're not staying quiet anymore, my Libras. You're just letting it all out there. This air energy is just pushing things. And the thing is, you're making a lot of sense also. Now, Kings have, all the court cards have a little underlying energy. Kings have air energy. So this is air energy. This is very outspoken type of energy here. Now, Kings are also very much rulers. They know what they're speaking about. So what you're going to be saying, you know what you're talking about. You've researched it. You've studied it. You're not throwing out anything that's just garbage. You are very purposeful in what you're saying. Now, air energy is your energy, Aquarius and Gemini. It is your thought processes, hearing news. It is about, kind of that download. So there is going to be, a lot of people, and I think a lot of air energy people are going to have a lot of these downloads coming. And so this is going to be kind of like what I say is that I open myself and whatever comes out, except you will have a little more purposeful control over that. Okay? Okay. Anyway. The King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. So you do have some diplomacy when you are speaking, but a lot of it's going to be very blunt also. It's like, this needs to be said. This needs to be said. It needs to be heard. It's not even that it needs to be said. It's like it needs to be heard. So speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. That's the only thing that I do worry about with you, my Libras, is sometimes when you feel so like and you just have to, you're trying to get this through. Sometimes you can be very, it can be very emotional and it comes out stronger than what you wanted it to be. So it kind of, the receiver kind of puts up their hand and goes, no, it's too much, it's too much. So you may have, that's one thing I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Try to, I know it says moderate, but I'm getting modulate too. Try to make it so that, because the message has to be received. Okay? This does feel very professional, so this could be something at your work, at your job. It could be if you're at at an interview, you're putting it out there, everything that you can do. You're not lying. There's no deceit here. In fact, and there's no deceit by even holding it back. Anyway, your next card, the world, Archangel Michael, the warrior, the warrior prince, the defender, the one that just opens things up. Okay? The world is happy endings. Things come in full circle. This is the way it's supposed to be now. Okay? This is really strong for you, my Libras. Okay? So this is like, you're speaking it out. This is the way it's supposed to be. And this is you being a part of that. Remember, I've talked about we have to keep our vibrations high, especially during Capricorn season. Now, remember, too, there is the full moon in Cancer, the 29th, 30th, okay? Now, full moons have like a 3-day before, 3-day after window. Remember, new moon to full moon as it's getting bigger, request. Full moon to new moon as it's getting smaller, get rid of. Full moon is where you release, relinquish, and your request. And it's coming at our New Year's Eve. And 2021, add those numbers together, that comes to a 5. Could be some big changes. But there's also, the changes are really with this Aquarius energy, which is air energy. And it's, Aquarius does not like to be locked up. You are going to ride that wave also. Okay? And you're going to be speaking out good, you're going to be bringing good stuff out there. And again, reach out for Archangel Michael to help you, to give you the words, to give you the boldness if you need that, or also to protect you from your own words. So that's another thing that he can do too. Anyway, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Here we go. Your last card, again reversed, 6 of Earth. You get money, 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 money. I like this card. I love the scales. I do love the scales because it's kind of like money out, money in, money out, money in. But this is Earth energy, Capricorn energy. So a lot of this could be with you could actually become a consultant or be a speaker. Maybe, I don't know who this is for, but you could be paid for a speaking engagement or for your expertise, okay? For, coming in, because I kind of feel too that I don't feel that this is necessarily in a job. I mean, it could be, but I feel like it's you getting paid for your expertise, okay? But the 6 of Earth is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, solid, someone you can touch, money from a job, career, work, okay? So, gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. So there's a boldness to this. I just feel, my heart started to like really pump and it's like, yeah, let's go, let's do this, my Libras. Whew. Let's go down now. Let's bring it down, taper it down, because it gets a little uncomfortable. But that's okay. Okay, here, that one just flew. Flying cards, it's an 8, unlimited opportunities. A lot of things that you've been planning on are now moving forward. So here we go. I can't tell if these are reversed or not, so we will see. So the first one, like I said, it's an 8, unlimited opportunities, positive movement forward. All of this talks about positive movement forward for you. I do feel that there's many Libras that are going to strike out on their own, and they're going to be paid for their worth, and they're going to be doing, they're bringing their expertise to whatever your expertise is for. Anyway, it's clear sailing for you. Next card is, this is a 9. 9 has that. Let's end it. Let's get it done. Let's wrap it up. Let's do this. Solitude, though, does have a little bit of, you may need to kind of step back, because like I said, I do feel that this is you working more on your own, to bring whatever out, but you do get paid for it. So I don't know if that means that you're going to do what I'm doing. Maybe you're going to start a YouTube channel, but I do feel like you are, you are providing, and you're talking and you're providing, and you're bringing it out. And I feel like you're almost, it's you, if that makes sense. Anyway, but with solitude in itself, you do know your subject. You do know what it is you need to know. So that's good, because if you're going to be saying it, you don't want to be giving out anything that's not been verified, and you have verified it. You verified it like almost to the point of paralysis by analysis. It's almost, you verified it so much that you've almost stopped yourself from moving forward with it. And you can't do that. Now, also, too, remember, solitude, meditation, reaching out, higher power, guardian spirit, guardian angels, spirit guide, guardian spirit, too. Whoever that is to you, archangels, Archangel Michael. Your last card here, Choices, 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 unlimited opportunities, choices, choices, choices. Which one are you going to choose? Sevens do have that, and that supernatural energy, that divine intervention, that divine oversight. So choices, choices, where are you going to choose? Okay? Okay. Because, once things start opening up for you, once you get into this and the money too, it's like opportunities, and, you may be a little overwhelmed with the choices, so that's why you might have to step back a little bit to regroup and to regain some of that energy, because it can also be very taxing on you. Okay? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Any words of advice? Here we go. Let's see. First card is, talk about that. It is reversed. The Creator, reaching out, making sure, like I said, higher power. Make sure you keep that connection really strong, my Libras. Okay? That sometimes, sometimes you overthink it a little bit too much, and you overthink what that relationship is, so you make it a little harder than what it really is. It's basically, hey, just talk it out. Speak it out. Okay? Make sure you keep that connection strong. Next card is new vision. New vision, new way of thinking, new way of doing. This Aquarius energy with everything, it's like a breath of air. It's like blowing off the dust. It's getting things cleaned up again. It's seeing things. Now, are you going to see the new vision? It's a new way of doing, because you would never feel comfortable doing this, except that things are changing around you, and this is a new direction for you. Your next card is Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Now, this is always very, very interesting. Thunderbolt is your tower. Things have to come apart in order for them to come together. A lot of things that happened in 2020 came apart for many, many people, but that had to happen in order for you to put it back together, and actually to see the clarity, to see where you wanted to go, to see what would work for you. There was a lot of, believe it or not, and I know people, I know 2020 did have us learn a lot of lessons. We had gotten complacent and stagnant in many different ways, and you're like, yeah, Deb, but it was nice to have money and a job. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I do understand that. But in many ways, this gives us the opportunity to actually, I do feel like this is, like as something is torn down, this gives us the opportunity to create something bigger, create something better. Okay? Now, let's see what we have here. Okay, you want to come out? Sure. These two are reversed. Put that over there. Let's see what we have here. First card, King of Raphael. Now, Raphael is our water energy. Remember, the king's underlying energy is air, so he's got the smarts. He's been through everything. He knows. But water energy has the emotion, the feeling, the wanting that better life, wanting things to be better for people around. That love of life, love of people also, love of his subjects, okay? Water is, of course, our Cancer. Remember that full moon, our Scorpio, our Pisces. This is about, this is, like I said, new vision, Creator, angels, follow your heart. This is different. We're entering into a different time, my Libras. Now, yes, it's safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. And that's a little bit hard for you too, because you do think a lot. Here we go. This one's reversed. 3 of Ariel. 3 of Ariel. Ariel is that earth energy again, and this is about having creativity in what you're actually doing, in what you're presenting, what you're putting out. So again, with this creativity, with this, it's like you're not used to this. You are not necessarily somebody that you would think of yourself as a public speaker, yet you're very wise and you do have the information that's needed, okay? Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. And our last card here, again reversed, the Three of Raphael. So we have a three thing going on here too, looking for anything else. So, but the Three of Raphael is water energy again. Again, this is about celebration. This is things coming all together. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is a way, there's a rejoicing in this also. There's a rejoicing and kind of like, cha-ching, I got this. Now, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So my Libras, I mean, it's like things come together for you in this Capricorn season. This Aquarius stuff is really going to be, it's like, here we go. Now what possible crystal or element does my Libras need? Just remember, everything had to come down in order for it to go back up. And things are built better now. Here we go. Amethyst. Oh, I love amethyst. I do love amethyst. Somebody gave me this. James gave me this. This is amethyst here. Here we go. Amethyst is spiritual insight, creativity. I was talking to you about creativity, psychic protection, also courage. Wow. Wow. I mean, yours really got me going there, my Libras. Good stuff here. Good stuff. Let's own this. Let's claim this one. So, my Libras, remember the button. Like, share, do all that good stuff. You know what to do. As always, my Libras, more importantly, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.